नमस्कार, मैं आज आपके साथ आचार्य उपेंद्र जी को पेश करने जा रहा हूँ. I'll try to speak in English because then our Australian audience can understand. Acharya ji is from Antaryog Vastu Rupantaran. It's the organization where we are trying to learn from Acharya ji how Australia can benefit from Vastu, and especially because our company is called Ghar Real Estate. My name is Nishanshu Pahwa, Nish. And it's what have been selling Australian properties now. First it was in Australia only, now we are selling outside of Australia to Indian people as well in Australia. So one thing which we are trying to learn from you is how people can actually learn from it, or Vastu can help people cure these things.
So basically, for any space, we call it office space or a residential space, it comprises of three things. One is its location, where we are located. If the area around is not too good, it may affect your destiny. Second thing is its structure, the design. If the design is not good enough, still there is a problem. And the third thing is the energy itself, the vibrations of that place. Now we don't believe like break any walls, change the directions. We don't go for that. What we do is we raise the vibrations of the entire place itself. That balances all the things. Now, what we do is we are conducting, say, Mahayagya's over here or other pujas, abhisheks. So we have the bhasma, then we have some Abhishek Kunku. So all these things, they are very powerful things. Then we have got yantras, Mahamrutyunjay yantra, Shri yantra, Kali yantra. But depending on the client, the owner of the house, according to his horoscope, his problem that is facing, the current planetary positions. So we give a solution, customized solutions where such yantras are energized. Then they are placed in your flooring, the day in the flooring. Then many things are put into your plasters, cement and the walls.
Yes.
And now that raises the energy of your entire house. Then it is also the sankalp of the guru that works along with it, and we have seen wonders happening with that thing. Just because of we have that Mahamrutyunjay yantra, somebody who is maybe ill in that house starts getting cured because of it. Like we always say in Vastu Rupantaran, 33% of your destiny is affected by the Vastu you live in. Yeah. So what we say is like every person has got his own destiny. Agreed. But that amounts to only 66%. Reason, now there is a Vastu. Now somebody is not able to do good business in it. Now he sells space to somebody else. Some corporate takes over and his business starts running. Now it is not the problem in the Vastu. It may be a problem with the individual itself. Another case, nobody is able to do any business in that place. Maybe the place is haunted, maybe the place is not too good, so that Vastu corrections have to be done. Sometimes it is like the place itself is not suitable. How do we correct it? So what we recommend is like you are starting in a hotel. So now it is not the same yantra applicable for everybody. Now will have Annapurna yantra.
Yes.
So that has to be put. Now somebody is facing black magic or some such problems. That's why he's suffering. So we prefer Mahakali, Hanumanji or such yantras to be planned. Now that has to be designed. Somebody is having kids at the place or students, Ammo, will require Saraswati yantras. So it is a customized thing. It cannot be like somebody is into finance.
One size fits all.
Right.
Yes.
And somebody is like, then we have Shri Yantra is for overall finance consultants. So that is how we have to design the owner of the house, then who are staying in the house. So we just take a one look for that. We check the horoscope of the main person, and video go through of the house is enough for us to understand the defects. Then along with that, an additional thing of what we see is we have got a Nadi Jyotish, Antaryog Nadi Jyotish Kendra. That is what we have. Now this is a ancient Vidya where Agastya Muni himself 2000 years back has written predictions for all of us. Now that is based on you have to just give your thumb impression. A print of that is enough, and our Nadi Guruji, he will tell your name, your parents' name, your wife's name, your
Just if I do
just to the thumb impression. He starts telling all your horoscope itself, which kundli, which where does planets go.
So no name, no
Nothing. He
date of
can
birth,
identify.
nothing is needed.
No.
I
He
just give my print.
thumb and he identifies this thing. And
Wow.
once that you confirm that patti, you say, now this is my palm leaf. Now then they will tell you a past and a future based on that. You have to confirm the present tense first. Now that also tells whether your Vastu is having a problem. That tells whether you have any Pitru dosh or some problem in your destiny.
And this can be done मतलब
That is can done online itself now because that
Online as
Guruji,
well.
that we have that Guruji's.
This is the next question. Because
Yeah.
Australia is being so far away from India, and of
Yeah.
course not a travel away just like that.
Right.
People who want to take consultations just like this, who
We
wants to
can do it
understand,
online.
you can do
Yeah, yes,
online.
it's possible online. Then this Nadi recommendation also can be done online. Then if you have a person, the one who's building,
Yes.
or any architect or interior designers who are working on the project,
Correct.
so we can provide the yantras, energized yantras. Now the yantras are also energized in a divine Gurukul environment.
Awesome.
In our own Gurukul, we have placed all, and it's not just one or two yantras. Around 32 yantras are placed in your house.
Wow.
Yeah, so it enhances your energy a lot. So all I can say is these things are to be experienced. I cannot describe too much in detail
No,
because
absolutely understand.
these are things to be understood.
That's a
People
very
are facing,
one-on-one consultation.
yeah,
Not
and,
too
and,
many
and
things.
people are facing, those who are facing from legal problems, they were facing health problems, relation problems. They have started solving on their own because of the change in the energy.
So Vastu is more of a science which actually can clear a lot of issues,
Right,
as you said, just
right,
by directions and their placement of these yantras as well.
right. It is a mix of basically technology, also science, and spirituality. Previously, it was mentioned that the owner
Yes.
should be mentioned in the center of the house, whatever the place he was supposed to be. That is what. Now we have many vastus where people are sitting at the extreme corner. But why the technology has changed? Now they can have a CCTV. The aim was being in the center was to have a look at all around if it's in office. And now you don't no longer need that thing. You can be at the end. You can check because of the technology. The science has changed. Then there are many aspects which are now we call as time bound. Now it has gone. Many concepts do not stay valid of that old traditional vastu. Many things because it is science based. It changes as per the time. We call it as kalaya tasmai namah. You have to adapt to the times.
Yes.
So like there are,
As the time changes, we
yeah,
also
so
change.
that
Yes.
thing has to change.
Correct.
So you have to understand the purpose. Don't be, and we don't believe in that orthodox techniques. Yes, many things are still valid.
Absolutely. Now, our next question comes to the same only.
Yeah,
Why people in Australia, of course, even though Indians living in Australia,
yeah,
might be not really wanting to follow it because what they think is builder has to create whatever they do. And if I was to, let's say, install something under the floor or inside the building, and this is an apartment, for example, and this might actually change the warranty of that product, because you are
right,
touching their
right,
product.
right.
How can that still be done, but yet they are not feeling like that, okay, this is going to interfere in the building warranty or something, like, because we're saying that it's to under something flooring. Now flooring is already done, so are we taking that flooring out or putting a new flooring? Like, how is that okay,
Ideally,
but which is not
ideally, when the
interfere,
space is in the bare shell state, we prefer going at that stage itself.
which government doesn't allow sometimes, because there is the regulations as well. So how do we do this, which still okay, but like, how somehow we can work on this, like it's an alternate way, just like the way time changes, people
Yeah.
changes, the same way now we're changing the country. We're talking about India, not India, Australia may there would be some regulations which I have a very strong feeling that they would not allow while the building is being made, because it's like an apartment building. If it was your own house, you may be allowed, but then there was like, you don't touch something. How can we still do something?
Now, are we discussing about the builder itself with this entire
Yeah.
land or a particular flat owner?
So basically, builder, because builder is the one who's building the flat, no?
Okay.
Right? And then I
No,
am the
no, we are
person who's
talking
buying
about
this
builder as the owner of that entire land initially.
at the initial
Then at the
point.
foundation level itself, we actually ask him to the first level of upay, where we
Yes.
for the remedies we place
Oh,
all
at the
these
very
yantras
start
at
of
the
it.
foundation itself,
Yes.
because like we say there can be a lot of defects in those when we do the digging work. Some of
Yes.
the insects, animals, snakes, or whatever maybe that they sometimes get hurt or something. So those curses also work. So at that level itself, a Shanti Puja or a remedy is done. Then once the foundation is done,
Built
it's
and everything
completely
is
built.
built.
We are at the flat level.
Yeah.
Again, new yantras are placed because this is the entire vastu of that builder still.
So one after the builder,
Yeah.
let's say
Then
I
he
am
builds
the
a building.
purchaser. Yeah,
Yeah.
I am
And
the
now
purchaser.
we have
Now
a
house is
choice.
ready.
Yeah. Now
How do I get in that house with this vastu? But now everything is made for me. Like, I am just entering the house, already made house. This could also be considered as a second-hand house, already built house. I'm entering in that space. What is it okay for us to actually get this consultation where we may not be able to do a lot of changes in the flooring now. Just an example. Can it be done?
It can be done, but then is it, we can use it in the walls. So is it possible? Is everything ready?
Yes.
Then it's a little bit difficult.
Okay.
But if the walls are to be painted again or they need to be plastered,
Can be done.
again that time we can add all these things into the cement. We can add that yantras over there. But the flooring will be the most ideal one.
Okay.
Ideally, the floor will be the ideal one. Then there are other methods like now this is the like inner surgery, like we can tell. And one is an external application, like we can place yantras now then in the house.
Yes.
Now that is a different method. Like
Makes
it's
sense.
now, I hope you understand. Like in a human body, one was pura surgery from within. So we have the entire flooring, we have the entire walls. Second thing is now I'm not able to do in the flooring. I can at least think of the walls. Now nothing of them is possible.
Yes.
Everything is ready to again. Then either you wait till your interiors are to be done once again, or we can enhance it through external placements of the yantras.
Got it.
Right? Definitely, it may not be as powerful as what we are doing it with the one inside.
Sure, sure. No, that was very insightful because I think it could be challenging for a country change or a regulations or a government requirement. But I'm so glad that you were able to answer those questions mostly as well. And here as well, we will welcome you to Australia to come and visit and see what are the big things that can be done there.
Sure.
Before that, we'll be guiding people from our audience to reach out to you on Instagram and also to the websites. So, what could be the best Instagram they can reach out to? Because I can then put it in a collaboration. Is it the Antar Yog Foundation?
Yeah.
And what is the best ways to reach out to you?
We have got a website https
And Antar Yog Foundation.
learn.antaryogfoundation.in. Then it's antaryogfoundation.in. We have got an Instagram channel, Antaryog
Awesome.
Foundation official YouTube channel.
Very nice.
So that is how one can connect us.
And lastly, if we would like to learn from you, because we are Ghar Real Estate, basically, we are trying to expand outside of Australia to get people to Australia. What could be that one thing you can guide us that this should be done or do this? This could be helpful. So someone said come to Mumbai. Mumbai is a hub. Something that we should do as our Vastu, which I know ki it's not something that I can discuss right now, but something that you're saying, okay, yes, this could be fruitful. Keep doing this or keep as just a suggestion to our company or to us as a person.
I didn't get your question. Can you just get back?
So the question is basically us being a Ghar Real Estate. The brand is called Ghar Real Estate, and we are based in Australia. Now we are wanting to get some advice or a suggestion from you that for us to be able to grow in India, for people to be taken so that we can guide people to be investing in Australia. What is that one thing you can
You want
tell us?
Indians to invest in
In
Australia?
Yes. And that what you suggest, keep doing this thing or don't do this thing, is it just as a initial
A suggestion for you.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay.
That's for us.
Not just in the Vastu. Then what we suggest is then you'll have to, for this purpose, we need to go for the concept called Shri Vidya. Now this is the Shri Vidya, abundant wealth and unstoppable success for you, where we get the power to attract people. Now this Vidya is like, it gives you a power to get the money. Money doesn't come. It doesn't come in rains. It comes from somebody's pockets. The first is attracting the person. This is Mahalakshmi's Vidya. Mahalakshmi teaches. It gives you the power of speech also. How I communicate with you. Any business starts with communication. Today also we are communicating. Anything to a deal has to be cracked. So first is that Saraswati comes along with it. Lakshmi also. Saraswati is the Vaka Siddhi or that Vani. So first is you'll have to do Saraswati sadhana, Mahalakshmi sadhana. We have got a Durga Saptati part for that thing. So what I suggest for you is you have to go for this Shri Vidya sadhana, having Shri Yantras at your place. You and then other thing is like Lakshmi doesn't come alone.
Yes.
It comes with Vishnu.
Gee.
She has to be together. So Vishnu is nothing but your customer, and Lakshmi is the one in his pocket. And they have to stay together. You have to take care of the Vishnu first. She is Pativrata. She will follow. So you take care of your customers. You guide them into the entire benefits. The money will not just follow. They will come with referrals. They will keep on going. And that's how even Antaryog has grown to a big scale. So we call it as Vishnu Lakshmi Yukta. Sif Lakshmi Lana Mad Lakshmi is Chanchal. She is like she'll leave. She will come and go. Whereas when you have, so what I suggest
Focus
is,
should be your customer.
more of his, the more of his benefits. You work for him.
Yes.
You give value for, and other thing what we always tell in Srividya is honesty is the only policy. I will not even say the best policy. It is the only policy. You have to be honest enough, and you can deliver what you have promised. You cannot promise one thing and deliver something else. And not just about it is not just about delivery.
Yeah, it does make sense what you are saying. कि it is a repeat business. Ultimately, अगर आप एक customer को खुश करते हो, one person brings 10 other people.
Right.
So this is what I understand from here.
Yeah.
That most important person is to focus on is the customer, not the money.
And we always tell and it did not always be a social service type of thing. You can charge. We always tell hak se mango. We tell you charge double the price also. You may be the costliest in the market.
Absolutely.
There is no problem. But unless you deliver 5 times, there are 2 aspects. One is the price, another is the value.
Absolutely.
Now a lock of your house
Yes.
may charge 200 rupees or 500 rupees or some dollars. But the value it gives,
Yes.
this is the price. But value gives, it protects your property worth crores.
Correct.
So the value is too high. Like a doctor doing a surgery. If he saves your life, the price of his surgery may be few thousands or lakhs. But price is it's priceless.
Absolutely.
So always you need to give value for your money. It doesn't mean the price. You have to justify it. The price has to be say 100 rupees and your value should be minimum 1000.
Absolutely.
10 times. You have to project something. Why it is, when we in Antaryog tell some or any services, the Dakshina part is always we tell them negligible. We always tell it may be higher than the market also at times. But do not worry about that time. Tell your clients you may search the entire market. What we are giving is the best. Show me another option which is the best. But you have to be sure you are giving the best. You are sure you give what you believe. And then you have to trust your client as he is the Vishnu himself. So Lakshmi will follow, it will expand. This is for sure. You Australia, not just Australia, even the entire the world will come to India then for you. Buy a house.
That would be very amazing. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was such a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you.